I just want to start off by saying thank you, God. Um, I'm imagining whoever is yelling in the balcony in this way is perhaps somebody who looks like this. The reason why I make these videos is for me to prep myself. I'm mentally, psychologically prepping myself for whatever I need to do. I need to mentally train myself. It's like a mental preparation. Because the second I get to see these fuckers in these ways of behaving, I have to put things back in. It's like preparation. When you train yourself in whatever situation you're in, if you're in some kind of circumcision, you gotta lock it in properly, immediately. And for me, and for a lot of talking video, they think that the participant from all walk of life can disorient you. For me, some of these purposes look like that. And for me, as a target individual, when I look at these people like that, they look like nothing. They're like pathetic low life. But today, as a target individual, I'm being manipulated and disturbed via this technology. And for me, I've realized the more they are being discredited, the more passionate they become. Because a lot of these purposes that you see, like this person, for example, are childlike. You don't expect rationality, common sense coming from people like that. You see people like that and you're like, okay, these are individuals who are looking for purpose in life. Whoever gives them their purpose, they will maintain that. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to deal with people who will not be connected with reality. They'll be very disconnected with reality and be dealing with fictional reality. Accept that. So when you face them, accept the reality that this will be extremely passionate about maintaining the fictional reality. Even if they know, even if you clearly know it's fictional, they will fight to the end to maintain this fictional reality. That's what happens when you include childlike individual in this. So I don't care now. Honestly, I swear to God, I don't care. I'm not gonna be the one with sympathy for people who understand, like, okay, like these people like that, you give them a purpose, they're gonna fight through it. No matter how obvious it is what they are part of, they will go through they will ignore reality as even if you punch them in the face. I understand that. So when I face them, I can't wait. Because I'm not going to be the one who be like, with sympathy. It's not going to be a punch on it. I'm telling you, I know that I will face them accordingly. It will not be no sympathy. I'm not going to be the one with decency. Well, these clowns are being utilized for the lack of reality checks. No, it's not going to be me. I'll be the one really, really crashing out, understanding that these people are not living based on reality. Matter of fact, they'll fight so much. Knowing as fictional as things are, they start gamifying things. Even if it's about life and death about other people. They want to gamify things that even if they still look like it's obvious what their reality is, they will still, it's like, no, with me, you present yourself and you want to game. I promise you, it is gonna go left so fast, and you have no acceptive. A lot of these perps don't even understand how things can go left, and they think that people should maintain decency when they become retarded. With me, I'm like, please present yourself that way. I'll put that in your face, and then there is no confusion why things can go left. Talking video, I'm not here to push aggressiveness or people to get violent. But I understand that a lot of this purpose, I should say, expect the target individual to maintain decency. They truly do. A lot of these perps are not even adults. So they don't understand, like, okay, well, I'm a child. So if I am acting this way, it's okay. The target individual who's an adult should be like, what? You think that's how life goes? No. You've gone into a different realm. A realm where you think you can do these things and nothing happens. You're no longer a child. You're somebody who's been utilized in this way, and you not only being utilized this way, you find strength in that, you find empowerment in that, and so you go to fight to maintain that. Whoever you do that to will not maintain composure because you're a child. She or he will act accordingly, and whatever that means, it means that. If you think that it gives you immunity to act like that because you're a child, it will be so quick to find reality. That's why when I hear testimony of a man like Stephen Marlowe killing a 15-year-old point blank, and I still see these clowns thinking that they're gonna act this way, as fictional as it is, and think the target individual is gonna maintain composure, I don't want to be Stephen Marlowe. And if you haven't heard what Stephen Marlowe did, it's somebody who wrote a manifesto claiming he is a target individual, saying that his thought has been manipulated and all this discussing things. And guess what he did? He pre-recorded a video saying that he's going to execute the next door neighbor, killed a 15-year-old point blank, and the mother. And say, who I'm killing, actually, let me just say what he said, executed, or who I'm going to execute, is people who are involved in this. That means he understood that he was going to kill a 41-year-old woman and a 15-year-old child. And then he killed a 82-year-old man and a 78-year-old. This trash around you think that they are immune because the childishness can make you acceptive of this. I can't wait for one of these clowns to present themselves. Some of these clowns look like that. They thought in life, if I look like this and act this way, the people I'm doing that to will be decent enough to not do anything, but I can be a clown. I'm like, oh no. If I need to be the first person to introduce you to reality, I'll be that. They are making me think, and this is a lot of memory manipulation. A lot. And it's stupid sometimes. It just doesn't even connect. Like, how does what in rational world would that even make sense? They make me think of like early 2000s, before 2010. So like 2007, 8, 9. I'm listening to a very popular singer now, rapper called J. Cole. J. Cole now is one of the best rappers. But when I used to listen to him, it was like really new. It was around 2007 to 2009-ish. Around that time. And I remember listening to a lot of him. He used to, and I think it was like the initial album came out like around 2007-ish. But anyway, my sister, our older sister of mine, used to live somewhere else, and she come when my mother come, and she had a laptop, and I remember using her laptop, and we didn't have a laptop at the time. We used to have like a regular desktop, and when she come, her laptop was like for us to use when she was not using it. The younger brothers. So I remember listening to the music, and at the same time, of course, at that point, I'm like early teens or early 20s, late teens. And I'm gonna be honest, that was like between 2007 to 2009, 8, around that time. And I remember just Googling, adult content. So Google porn on Google. So I don't think at that point I knew about Pornhub or this thing, but that was like when you just look for porn and then whatever came up. And there was a bunch, obviously, of results for porn and adult content, and that was that. They're trying to make me imagine that adult content to be non-adult content by children. And the stupidity about it all is this is using my sister's laptop. And then I remember my sister get on the computer, is like, hey, calling me, hey, X. I just call myself X. What's that? And it was adult content. And it's like, oh, it's like, yeah. It's like, it was embarrassing. They're making me imagine that to not be adult content, to be something else. To box in this false story. Guess what they're doing? They're yelling, yeah, it's you! They have this tactics of falsify memories by creating this, like, agitating experiences to box in these false memories. Like, I would use my sister's laptop to Google non-adult content. And when I say non-adult content, something else. On my sister's laptop. And they have these retards around me. Some of them are children. Because what they tell me, is like they're going to frame me with children and they're going to play child porn. So these same people want me to accept of these false memories. That I'll use my sister's laptop. And the same sister who confronted me is like, what is this here? And like, why would she confront you if it was adult content? Because I'm using her computers to watch adult content. What? That's why. Try gaslight me. Like, it's normal to use, like, your sister's computer to watch adult content. They have no shame. And this proof is like, yeah, it's proof. It's like, you bunch of retard fuckers. Come. With your fucking stupidity. They're implanting, they're going to frame me with children. And they're going to implant child porn. And then tell me that why would your sister confront you about watching adult content? Why would you use your sibling's computer to watch adult? Like, your sister was not going to do anything. That, if it was a regular adult content, she would not do anything. What? Of course she would. But your sibling would not expect you to use her computer. And these clowns want to gaslight you into internalizing this stupidity. It's like, come up. How can we just stay strong? You deal with clowns of all sorts, but they want you to internalize like that. This is stupidity. If I face these fuckers, I promise I will not allow them to live the fantasy. There's a lot of special forces. When I call special forces, I'm calling out special forces because they're special in the sense of retardation. They're retards. And childlike individual who want to gaslight you into internalizing the stupidity of it all. The one that you will utilize your sisters and Google it. Instead of regular, they will go into like their fucking chop and trying to make me subscribe to, the mental battles. It's like, no, but what about the war side video? What? I deal with these clowns around me. Try to just stay strong. But when you face these clowns, I'm not advocating or pushing violence, but I act accordingly. Whatever it means to you.